Oh, hi, this is SJ from Acura, and today I'll show you how to install a riser short shifter onto a 1999 Acura EL. Now you may be thinking, SJ, this car's got like 381,000 kilometers on it. Why are you even putting money on that? Well, the answer is simple, because both this and this, your side, cost $25 shipped. Ah, China, we gotta love you for all the cheap junk. If that's not enough a good reason for you, I got a second reason that will convince you.
You see, this is the current troll. So we're going third, fourth, fifth. You see how long it takes to troll? It feels like rolling a Panamax with that. I don't know what Honda was thinking, but it feels really like rolling a Panamax is so long. So let's say, for example, I'm in first gear and I'm racing a Camaro at the stoplight, whatever, and then I'm popping the VTEC real hardcore and I want to shift. Look how long it takes. It's unbelievable. I cannot win a race with this. I have the VTEC, but that doesn't change anything. I cannot win anything with this. This is unbelievable. And if that still doesn't convince you, well, I got a third reason that will. You see? Take a look. It's in third right now, right? Neutral, third. You see that? Can you believe it? It's so sloppy, it feels like you're going into a gangbang and you're the, I don't know, 15th person in line. You're not the first, you're the 15th. So it's already all slacking up and loose and sloppy. Man, nobody wants that shit. So that's why today we're installing the short shifter with some energy bushing. Now the first step to remove the shifter is to remove the knob itself. So we can go and try and, god damn, it's pretty tight on it. They probably use some red Loctite or something. So we'll need some tools, right? The first thing we need is a rag, right? To get some more strength onto it. So what I'm using right now is a standard shop rag. I'm using to wipe off the acetone and gasoline that I spill while I'm sniffing it. And we wrap it around and we come and we take a vice grip, right?
A vice grip? SJ, that's not the right tool for the work. What are you going to do with a vice grip? Well, let me tell you, you should be buying real vice grip with a real branding. You see, vice grip. Why? Well, because it's US patent and it's the same vice grip we draw since 1924. So that crappy China junk, just throw it away. You know, China is just making junk. Well, unless it's a short shifter. If it's a short shifter, it's slightly better. Slightly better, not a whole lot. But you should buy a real vice grip. By the way, this is not a sponsored video, so if you're working with vice grip, you can go into my profile, go see my email address, and send me information to send me my check.
Alright, so we wrap up the rag around, tighten it up, and we turn. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The shift knob is getting free, so just twist it around, twist it again, twist it some more, twist it, twist it, twist, 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 twist. Come on, it's getting out, it's getting out. And it's almost off. Come on, little baby. Yeah, get out, yeah. So here we have it, the beautiful shifter with the 6, that actually I don't know why it's a R, but it's 6 speed. I swear it's 6 speed. All right, so now for the next step, we need to get down underneath the car. So I'll meet you up there.
All right, folks, so here it is from underneath. Basically what we need to do is just to remove, I believe, where am I? Okay, right here, these 2 bolts, as well as these 2 bolts here. So once we have these bolts removed, they're all 13 millimeters, everything will come apart and we'll be able to install the new stuff. But as you can see with the current state of this, I don't think it has ever been touched before. I will do it off camera for a simple reason. I don't feel like bitching on camera for the next 5 hours. So see you once it's done.
This short break is a presentation of PB Blaster, the best penetrating oil. Because yes, it's that fucked up.
Alright folks, so we finally got everything out after a couple of hours and a lot of profanities. So it's perfect, it's perfect. So here we have the shifter linkage one of the two linkage. We basically have the shifter here set up here, and on the other end we actually have the bushing, which I believe I completely forgot to tell you guys we need to remove this one too. Let's set it up like that. So you see that bushing here? Look at that. Look at the bushing. It was almost off, so I didn't even touch it yet. So let's try to pop it off. Here, you see? That's just crazy. The bushing was off. Insane. Alright, so now we need to install the new bushing. So let's grab it. We have the energy bushing here. Let's open it up. We have basically 3 parts in it. We have the 2 half bushings as well as a sleeve. So how to do it, we'll need to we'll need to get some grease. So we got the included grease. We open it up, throw away that part, and we start putting some grease around the bushing. A small little bead all the way around. Don't need a lot. And then we put the bushing in. We'll need some convincing. But it's going in. Here we go, it's in. So we do the same thing for the other side. So we put the grease onto the bushing. Come on, a little bit more. Alright. And we flip it over. Careful not hurt yourself with the shifter. And we push it in. Like that. Easy peasy. Come on. Alright, so it's in now. So we'll take the sleeve and we will add some grease on it. Yet more grease, baby. Let's grease it up all the way around. Be careful, the grease is sticky and it's annoying. Alright, so we got all the way around. So let's put it in. Let's twist it a bit. Alright, perfect. Let's push it in. Come on. Let's maybe grab some tools. Do I have any tools? I don't really have any tools on me. Well, I do have a hammer here. So it's not a real hammer. It's a rubber hammer. So let's give it a couple of shots. And it went right inside it. So you see, that bushing's not coming off before a couple of years still, right? So we got the first part off. That crappy bushing can go away now. So let's go back onto the juicy part, the shifter itself. So basically, once you have the linkage out of the car, you only have, don't think we see very well with the lightning, but we have 2 3/8 bolts to remove, so I'll do that right away. Come on, little bolt. Now you may be wondering, yo, SJ, that seems really easy for all the rust. Well, let me tell you, I just swore 20 minutes to get them loose because I didn't feel like doing it on camera. That's why I did it off camera. Alright folks, so finally I found out what was going on is that on top you have these little flat-headed bolts that you need to hold onto place. So what's the best tool to do it? Of course, a vice grip, the real one, don't forget. Okay, so back on here, we now have both of the bolts loose, so it should be coming off. And here it goes. So now we have the shifter free. So let's remove it from... Okay. Alright, so you just have to pull onto it and it frees from the plate. Let's remove the little dust boot. Perfect. So here we have the OEM shifter, right? Let's make a little bit of room here. I said a little bit of room here. And that's the short shifter, riser short shifter, stock OEM shifter. So you can see right away the riser shifter is much shorter here, but the ball level, there's actually more range at the ball level to make a better lever effect. So if we line up the balls, we actually have all that dropping off. a big chunk is dropping off. You'll be able to see this way. So if you line up both bowls, the pivot points, you can see we have much better length. So that's pretty cool. And the shifter looks very sturdy. It's actually made supposedly of aluminum, or if you're American, aluminum, or something like that. I don't know how Americans say aluminum. There's two I's in it, so it's aluminum. Anyway, that's off topic. Now we need to go back and install it back. So let's go back putting on the boot. So let's slide it over the new piece, like that. Come on, new piece. Is this the way in? Yeah, that's the way in. So we need to stretch it. It's really tight. Maybe the other way would be better. Let's try it the other way. Yeah, slightly better the other way. Alright, so we line up the boot here, and now we put in the bottom plate. It goes in like that. And we pull the boot through the plate. So that's what we're doing, pulling the boot through the plate. If it will do it. Do it. Right, so we got one part of the boot. Come on, little boot. You can get through. We're almost there. And here we go. We got to play through the boot. Now the shifter is inside the boot and with the plate, so we'll put it back onto the stand here. Let's slide it in. Doesn't matter which side, because we can still swivel it around once it's under. Let's just make sure we have the plate on the right side though, because I don't think it's fitting the other way around. Perfect. We got a plate on the right side. Let's install one of the bolts. So we slide the bolt inside. Now, it's gotta be pretty hard to see. The bolt is inside. We take the small washer, put it over, take the nut and start threading it like that. Start doing the same thing the other side. Put in the bolt, put in the washer, start threading the nut. Alright, perfect. So now install them further with the help of my little vice grip. But meanwhile, we still have one bushing left, right guys? We still have that bushing. So now we need to grab the backing plate. So that was the backing plate that was installed to hold up behind here. The problem is that this one is in really poor condition because as you can see, the rust damaged it badly. I had to eat it up to free it, and the rest of the bushing, the old bushing, is now bygone. So let's take a moment of silence for the old bushing. Okay, that's enough. So we'll need to put this new bushing in. So we will start to slide it into here. Maybe add a little bit of grease. Might be a good idea. We'll add a little bit of grease inside so it's greasy. We'll push in. Come on, grease. Right, we got some grease on the bushing. Let's try and slide it over the opening here. Killing ourselves or scrapping our knuckles like I just did. God, it hurts. Ah, God damn it! Fuck! Ah, shit! Fuck you, bushing! Ah! Alright, I'm gonna go grab a plaster, I think, and I'll put in the bushing, and then I guess we'll be ready for the reinstallation. You don't really need to see all of that because it's a real asshole being underneath, but it's basically the same way all the way around. So let's meet you once it's all completed. Alright, so we just finalized the installation. It was actually longer than removing everything,
for some reasons I don't want to mention. Anyway, let's take a look at what it looks like now. So, neutral feels much stiffer. Let's see the troll. First, second. Oh wow. First, second. First, second. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Oh, six is yeah, it's there. Just a little bit shorter than usual, right? That feels really good. So let's in first. Oh, we have almost no wobble. No, that's pretty tight. So yeah, basically we feel the difference right off the bat, right? You get into the car after installing a short shifter and the energy suspension bushing, and man, it feels tight, it feels hard, it feels really short, just like my dick. So that's why we're going to take a ride around town. So buckle up and let's go. Alright, so let's follow up. Light is flashing. What the hell is wrong with this light? Oh, shifts really smoothly. That's quite incredible. Only $25 you can get that. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, really short shift. Gonna need to get used to it. I'm impressed every single time. It's so short, I can do it with just 2 fingers. That's cool. Alright, so now we're at the final stop before it opens up for us. You know what it means when you drive an Honda and you're at the final stop before a straight line? Of course, it can only mean one thing. And I still need a little bit of range here. Let's keep it in second for a little time. Until we reach about here. Feedback! Oh, the ship is pretty smooth. Strange noise. Anyway, I'm still under the speed limit. It's still a Honda. It's not going really fast. But I guess that gives you a good idea on how it drives.
Alright folks, so that's it for the installation of the riser short shifter on the 1999 Acura EL. If you have enjoyed, you can always watch more videos here or subscribe here. Well, this is starting to get awkward a little bit. But you know what? Have you ever seen a YouTuber staring straight at the camera for 30 seconds in complete silence just to get you to subscribe? No. No, jamais, never, right? Never, ever. So that's why you should be clicking right now. This is SJ, and until next time.